I am Caroline Taylor, Head of Operations for Happy Child International. In March this year, myself and John Dodrell, Happy Child International's Chairman of the Board of Directors, visited Recife and the communities that are receiving help from us. It was an amazing, inspirational trip. Here is what John has to say about this experience.
So change is certainly possible. We've just been into the house of a woman called Adriana living here in Sapu Nu, and she's 39 years old, and she has 5 children already and another baby on the way. And she's divided the house into 3 parts so that the elder children can have a bit of privacy, but we really live in conditions that you wouldn't call are acceptable. So what gives hope for change? Is it the political process? This is a year of elections, but the people I've spoken to here in this community don't hold out a lot of hope that change will come after the elections. By the way, Adriana's cat is called Bolsonaro, which I found quite amusing. But what gives me hope for change is that in spite of the conditions she lives under, she's a beautiful woman with a beautiful smile, and she's happy. I asked her if she's happy in her life, and she said yes. Conditions are difficult. She's been reliant during the pandemic on the food baskets that we've been sending from Happy Child, and made me happy that we're able to contribute to her life in that way. But she's got an inner happiness and optimism that gives me hope for the future. And there's also hope. Happy Child, of course, has been working with children in Brazil for 30 years nearly, has helped many thousands of children. And we know from our experience that what we do can make a difference to individual lives. So it's working at a local level, working with individual children and young people. So in some senses, the problems we see here can be overwhelming. The lady we've just been talking to here in Sapu Nu is suffering from cancer. Her husband also has cancer and is in hospital. She can't visit him because she can't afford the bus fare. And so, there are huge difficulties that people face. Yet on the other hand, there are so many people we've met here that do give me hope for the future. We had a wonderful meeting yesterday with a group of young people who are training to be able to apply for apprenticeships in big firms like Gerdau, big company here in Recife, and they're doing this training. They come in for classes every afternoon, and we as Happy Child are sponsoring 40 of them as young apprentices. I asked them what they would like to see in Brazil over the next 5 years and what their hopes were for the future, and their answers were just so impressive and moving. They had visions of a better world, a better country in Brazil, and I think that that's what gives me personal hope. Of course, Happy Child is a Christian charity, and Christianity is based on hope, and so that as well is a motivation for us as a charity, as an organisation, and for all of us personally. But above all, it is the individuals, it's the young people we meet that persuade us that things can get better, and persuade us that things indeed will get better.
They need to get out of the rain. Help us create opportunities for them.